Look, I'm no rally driver, so it's always a good thing to work alongside the genuine article, especially when you need to bring on the fancy footwork and silky steering skills for the benefit of the television cameras. That, friends, is Drivetime TV's Tommi Makinen rallying a few years back in his Mitsubishi Lancer Evo 5. Not a bad driver, our Tolly, but perhaps the most successful driver to park his bum in a Mitsubishi Lancer rally car was Finland's Tommi Makinen. He switched to the Subaru World Rally team in 2002, but not before winning the driver's title for Mitsubishi 4 years in a row from 1996 to 99, creating a worldwide buzz for the turbocharged all-wheel drive Lancer evolution. Mitsubishi's series of evolutions had started back in 1992 with the Evo 1. Rally Arts engineers regularly improving and refining the concept so that by 1999 it had gone through a further 5 generations, enthusiasts worldwide lining up to own an Evo 6. Later that year, Makinen won his 4th Drivers' World Rally Championship, and to commemorate that remarkable achievement, Mitsubishi built a special batch of Evos in September 2000, the Tommi Makinen edition, unofficially dubbed the Evo 6.5. The Evo 6 in its basic form was an absolute rocket ship to start with. Under the bonnet, a turbocharged 2-litre inline 4-cylinder with a quoted output of 206 kilowatts, as is standard practice in Japan. There was probably more horsepower, but who's counting? The Evo was seriously quick point to point. All that grunt got to all 4 wheels via a 5-speed manual gearbox in the front and rear limited slip diffs. Also on board was Mitsubishi's stabilising technology called active yaw control, which instantly responded to any loss of traction by changing the distribution of torque between the left and right wheels. The system had been around since the Evo 4 and was making novices like me look like we had half a clue about driving. Stopping this fearsomely quick, grippy and altogether well-balanced beast was a braking package by Brembo. 4-pot calipers on 17-inch discs up front and twin calipers on 16s at the rear. Now, the Tommi Makinen edition was put together with a purpose, to make it an even more capable weapon, especially on the street. Getting the turbo to kick in earlier was a top priority, the engineers achieving that with a new titanium turbocharger that housed a smaller compressor wheel. For better breathing, the exhaust system was revised, as was the suspension setup, which was specifically tuned for tarmac surfaces. The Tommi Makinen tweaks really give the Evo an added rawness. It's a bit like jumping into an STI after driving a WRX. So as well as the awesome takeoff, the rock-solid cornering and the eye-popping stopping, look, you've got to be prepared for a fairly rigid suspension setup that translates a lot of the road bumps through the bottom of your Recaro, plus a fairly noisy cabin. But look, that rallying ambiance could be exactly what you're chasing. Now, some of the cosmetic extras on the Tommi Makinen Edition Evo included the 17-inch alloys. That design was used by Mitsubishi's World Rally cars. Inside, special embroidered Recaro racing seats, the signature red stitching continuing through the back seats, the leather-wrapped Momo steering wheel and the gear shifter. Look, I can't believe it's been 6 years since the Evo 6.5 arrived, but Mitsubishi has well and truly moved on. The current model is the Evo 9. Now, that's exactly why it's a good time to snap up one of these because, of course, the newer models always keep the prices on the superseded Evos down, but limited release models like the Tommi Makinen Edition are fast becoming modern classics. Only 100 Tommi Makinen Edition Evos in just 4 colours were brought into the country by Mitsubishi Australia's Rally Art division in 2001, each with a price tag of 80 grand. Brand new Evo 9s go for 57 grand these days, while an ultra-rare Evo 6.5 with less than 50,000 Ks on the clock, like our drive car from autowholesale.com.au, can be yours for around 45 grand.